Hello everyone, welcome back to Soul's Journey. And yes, today I have another walkthrough, and I have to tell you I was a little bit ambivalent about doing this one at all because this deck is in fact out of print. And I'm not even sure I was looking for something on the internet a few weeks ago and ran across images from this deck and had never seen it before. And so of course I went on a search for it and discovered to my dismay that it is in fact out of print. Well, that didn't discourage me entirely, as these things don't, because almost everything is out there on the secondary market, so I thought maybe I could score a copy on eBay or something, but no, there were no copies to be had on eBay. So where in the hell did I get this, you're asking? Glad you asked. I found it on a website in the Netherlands. Yeah, not my first choice, but the deck was going for a decent price. It was only about $24. However, the shipping costs were just about the same. It was like almost $25 for shipping. Obviously, I bid on it anyway. So what we have here is an A.G. Mueller deck. It is in fact the English edition, if it will focus here. Hello. It's focusing on the background. There we go. Kinda, sorta. Okay. Golden Dragon Tarot. This is from, oops, if it'll focus, 1994. So hence the difficulty locating it. I think it had been sold through US Games, although there are no US Games marking on it. So it came like this with no shrink wrap on the outer box. And the box is a little bit beat up, as you know, you could kind of expect it from almost, 30 years ago? Closing in on. So at first I thought, oh, it was a used copy, and I didn't realize, but I don't think so, because I opened it, and as you can see, I've gone no further. It's got these two wide bands of plastic around two packs, or two separate sections of cards. So let's have a look at this together. This will be my first look at the entire deck. That just peeled right off. It's that really old stiff cellophane. And there is a book in the box. Instructions by Jean-Louis Victor. There's no indication on the outside of the box, and I haven't obviously looked at the book yet. Really thin paper. Who the artist was. If I can find that in here, I will mention it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. That's really weird. So I'll take another look at that before the end of the video, or tack it on or something. So we've got some very different, but the art was so beautiful. I thought, oh my God, I have to have this. Oh, here's the backs of the cards. So not reversible. And I know some people find decks with backs like that completely unusable, which I will never understand, but so very different from traditional tarot, but definitely the water element here. I actually thought about holding off on doing this video until Asian American Heritage Month, but that's not till May. I couldn't wait that long. The Illuminated Pagoda. So let's take a look at the meaning for this card, the Labyrinth 6, which is normally the Lovers. The art of recognizing the correct way. That's interesting because the old Lover, the Lover card in like the old Marseille decks were about making a choice. It had nothing to do with romantic love, really. So, general meaning of the card. Let's see if it focuses. I think it's focused. Mistrust outward appearances. The simple solution is not always the best. Observation, calmness, sincerity in order to manage the situation. A decision has to be made, and this card heralds the coming test. Do not confront the obstacles head on. Instead, try and resolve conflicts through cool thinking, free from any excessive emotion. Do not shy away from the difficulties. Analyze the elements patiently, attentively, and thoroughly, because detached examination will unlock the key to the problem. It's very Vulcan. So it's, like I said, this is from 1994, before all the tarot decks became about romantic love. The Chariot still holds the meaning of victory. This is really interesting. It's like a little time capsule here. Justice is 8, which is interesting. That's like the old Marseille style. The Master of Wisdom instead of the Hermit. Focus, thank you. And just hear him saying, "Listen, weed hopper." Destiny. This art is just beautiful. The dragon for the strength card. Let's see what they say about that. Gosh, this book, the paper is like super thin. It's just, but, so I'm treating it very gently, very delicately, so I don't bend it. The dragon, or imminent strength. Imminent in the sense of internal. General meaning of the card. The end of the test. Successfully overcoming an awkward situation. Disastrous event. Fire-breathing dragon offers 2 different types of support. You can decide in favor of a quick solution to the problem, or can find the necessary strength to deal more effectively with reality. Do not be frightened of making a mistake. Such a false move will merely lead you to stumble, but you will not, because trials make the strong even stronger. This is very interesting. I'm liking this very much. Hanged Man, I assume this was a form of punishment in old China. Well, you know, we have the stocks and the stockades and death. What an interesting death card. Got like a cocoon here, like a mulberry cocoon. Silkworms. And the hourglass. This is fascinating. Balance for temperance. God, this is so beautiful. The thunderstorm for the devil. How interesting. Destruction of the temple, the tower. This is the image that's on the front of the box, the star. It's so beautiful. Just love this art. Oh, look at this moon card. Wow. How gorgeous is that? Okay, I have to see what they say about the moon. Yeah. My incense is falling all over everything. The moon. Attractive but dubious influence. General meaning of the card, slow development. Oops. Do not mistake illusion for truth. Positive, occult help. The goodwill which enlivens the questioner is provided by the cosmic energy which the card secretly represents. Wait for favorable cycles before acting. If the seed is healthy, then germination is certain as long as the right cycle has been chosen. Interesting. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to give any key for what I guess the Chinese character up here is probably just the title of the card, I'm guessing, I hope. Beautiful sun card. Look at that. How different is that? Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit. Oh, that's gorgeous. The Tao. A guy clinging to a little bit of rock hanging out over the ocean. Okay, we got to see what that one says. A different possible reality. The unexpected comes true. The correct solution is probably in contradiction to the conventional solution. Spiritual enlightenment. This card makes us aware that our life on earth is transient, counsels wisdom which, through the changes in life, should be acquired by every human being, and creates a dawning of consciousness and advice to reflect more on the meaning of life. I like that a lot. The monkey. That's interesting. For the world. Should we read that one real quick? Appearances are deceptive. Only put trust in evidence. Unexpected obstacle before the finishing line. Eradicate the ego from its foundation. This card makes the seeker face a final test, the struggle between the ideal and the desires of the ego, which are always harmful. If you are truly alert, strictly observing yourself, and facing matters clearly, you can negotiate this obstacle. In the situation you want to control, beware of solutions which are too easy, of simple compromises, and of negative answers. Okay, so this is not actually the equivalent of the world. This is like an extra card. Because now we have the harvest. Looking ahead in the book a little bit. The harvest is the highest level of awareness. General meaning of the card: completion, success, realization of the highest aims. Be joyful about this card. Work has been rewarded and the results will surpass all expectations. Absolute success is the crowning glory of the work completed, carried out with intelligence, expertise, and magnanimity. This card is truly total success. The awareness of the harmony of the world achieved through the non-action of the Tao brings knowledge and power. Okay, so I won't read every single one because then we'll be here all day. These are coins. But the meanings seem to be very rooted in the Tao. And yet still cognate with typical tarot meanings. The artwork is so wonderfully unusual, and you know, for a tarot deck, it's just beautiful. The 5 of coins. I believe dragons are good luck in Chinese mythology, so a dragon on the 10 of coins here would be a good thing. Okay, we got a little something going on there. Knight. Queen. And the king. That's an unusual depiction. Ace of Wands. Looks like this guy's fallen in the water and the others are trying to fish him out. At least I hope that's what happened. They're not poking him down. Okay. Open the second pack. Yeah, somehow. Oopsie, hold on. Okay. Looks like he's at some kind of a temple. These look like dragons, either carved out of stone or like appealing for help or something, maybe? Let's see. Ten of Wands, security. Contrary to all appearances, the result is finally achieved. Important changes are heralded. This card gives the strength and energy which are absolutely vital for dealing with the situation. That's very different. Well, 10s are completion. So. Oh, okay, here he is. Gorgeous. Wow. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Waving to this person up here. God, this is going to take some getting used to, but this art's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, hang on. I gotta check on that one real quick. Strong, balanced emotions, development of instinct, intuition, and wisdom. That's weird. So Master is like the Knight, or the Page rather. And then we have the Knight. Queen of Cups. An unusual depiction. And the King. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Interesting. They look like ghosts, like ghost riders or something. I guess it's supposed to be night. Like he's slew the dragon. Hard to see what's going on here. Got the dragon head up here. Not quite sure about the rest of it. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. And then a couple of advertising cards from way back when. Oops. And that's it. The cards, they're actually kind of largish cards. Hang on just a sec. So, compared to standard Rider-Waite-Smith, you can see that it is taller and wider. Let's see better this way. Interesting. And it's got the trademark and stuff on the back of the card rather than the front. So it's the old, not quite this, it's a little more glossy than this really old Rider-Waite-Smith. This is not the one that I've had for so long. This is another one that I found on eBay, but I think it's also the same vintage. It's slightly more glossy, and the cardstock is a little thinner than that old one, but beautiful deck. I just absolutely captivated by the images when I saw it. So yeah, so I will put the link down below if you want to explore getting one for yourself. Those of you in Europe may not have to pay such a high shipping cost. Yeah, it was fairly pricey to get one here to the States, but I think it was worth it. It's a darn shame it's out of print. What a beautiful deck. But tastes change and people move on, and so many decks out there now. It's really incredible. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. And I will hopefully be back soon with, got a couple of VRs I want to do, and as soon as I pull myself together. Anyway, take care and blessed be.